Basketball indeed never stops dito sa Pilipinas. Tuloy-tuloy after the FIBA Asia Euphoria. Andito po kami sa Mall of Asia Arena. Tuloy-tuloy mag-uumpisa ang ating PBA Governors Cup sa araw na ito. Double header ang aming ihahatid sa inyo at ang mauuna dyan na magbabakbakan. GlobalPort, Batang Pier kontra Air21 Express, and the two teams trying to get back on track. Two teams that hindi masyado maganda performance so far sa past two conferences. They have a new beginning, 0-0 ang kanilang mga records. May gustong makauna rito to have a better conference than in the past two. Ako po si Charlie Cuna. Good afternoon everybody. Kasama ko si the Dean, Kinito Henson. And Dean, as we said, basketball never stops. Two teams hungry for victories.
Well, excited tayo dito sa pag-umpisa ng ating Governors Cup. This is the third and last conference of the season. And even if it's the third and last conference, Charlie, ang daming pagbabago sa mga local lineup. Hindi po lang mapapanood po natin yung mga bagong imports, but a lot of new faces. For instance, Jay Wash, a fixture at Petron. Now he's playing for GlobalPort. And well, before that, let's talk about the Air21,
right.
Ang kanilang bagong acquisitions, at saka yung mga nawala sa kanila. Of course, Air21, what is Air21 without Mike Cortez, KG Canaleta, Winnie Arboleda, and those guys are still in the lineup, Charlie.
Pero itong new acquisitions nila, they got Sharma, big guy, who actually played for them once in the past. Tapos si Vic Manuel, who's transferring to his third team in his rookie season. So 3 conferences, 3 teams para kay Vic Manuel. And they only lost John Wilson and Nonoy Baclao
and not
to
only
get those
that,
players.
Charlie, meron silang bagong addition sa coaching staff. Si Vergel Meneses po, nasa bangko na ng Air21. Not only that, they also have a brand new assistant team manager in Dan Vianares, who's a national shooter. So I think all of those changes bode well for Air21 Coach Franz Pumares.
So, tira natin kung ano mangyari sa kanila. Sa kabilang panig naman ng GlobalPort, Batang Pier. Ito mas maraming mga changes natin kinito. New acquisitions, you said Jay Wash. They got another big guy, Yusef Taha. Another big guy, Chad Alonso. Then 2 guards, Marvin Hayes and J.R. Buen Succeso. Ang dami nawala, mga veterano nawala dyan. Will Antonio, Romel Adukol, who they said has joined their coaching staff as an assistant. Yusuf Al-Jamal, veteran, is gone as well. And Alex Cusano, the crowd favorite, not there. You have some old reliables. Gary Dubin on the left, unang pangalan dyan, Kinito. Pero he's not playing today. Break muna dahil pagod na pagod yung mama playing, of course, for the country. Sol Mercado will play today. That's good news for GlobalPort fans.
Well, 2 other players na hindi na malalaro for GlobalPort starting this conference, Japet Aguilar and Jason Deutschman. They have gone on to other teams. Japet is now going to be playing for Barangay Ginebra, and Deutschman is playing for Petron.
Ang import naman ng Air21, of course, this is an import-laden conference, not taller than 6'5". Balik PBA na import ng Air21, Zach Graham. Powerful scorer, 37 points a ball game last year. So they brought him back. They know what he can do, and he's had a stint in Turkey this past year. He's been playing in Europe. So tira natin kung anong ginaling pa niya from that time.
Well, leading scorer ng last Governors Cup natin, no? What a whopping average. 37.6 points. Shot 51 points in 1 game. Never scored less than 25 in a game. So this guy, talagang maasahan mo when it comes to scoring. Not only that, he now has a lot of pieces who can support him. Guys who can rebound, guys who can play defense, and guys who will allow Zach Graham to get his points.
Well, Zach Graham told me earlier, yung kausap ko siya bago mag-umpisa ang ating coverage, sabi niya, he thinks he got better with his experience in Turkey. So if that's true, GlobalPort better be ready. And speaking of GlobalPort, sila naman may bagong import. His name is Markeith Cummings, and this fellow, he's a young fellow. He's about 24 years old. Kennesaw State University, the Owls, that's an NCAA Division I team. Playing for the Atlantic Sun Conference. 16.5 points, pretty good field goal percentage. I heard, Kinito, he's an inside type of player. Doesn't like to play too much in the perimeter. So tingnan natin if he can have an inside presence para sa GlobalPort.
May kahato, ha? You take a look at his physique. Si Cummings, siksik na siksik ito. Looks like he's ready to battle. He's got a body to play rough and tough style of basketball. At it should be interesting to find out how he meshes with guys like Jay Washington, Willie Miller, Kelly Nabong, and those are some of the guys in Junel Bakuli's starting cast. Marvin Hayes making his first appearance ever in the PBA. Dati po siya practice player ng Alaska, but he has been elevated to the regular lineup at pabibigyan siya ng pagkakataon ni Coach Junel Bakuli ngayon.
Well, new players para sa magkabilang koponan. Starting this ball game, J-Wash of course, para sa GlobalPort. Sama mo na rin si Marvin Hayes. Tapos sa kabilang panig, you got new guys. You got Carlos Sharma, well, a returnee sa Air21. Tapos si Vic Manuel, who just came in, is starting as well with the veterans. Nakikita natin Canaleta, Cortez, Graham. On the other side, Mercado, Belenchon, a rookie himself. And itong si the third player, Sol Mercado, who's starting at the off-guard position para sa kanilang koponan. Here's first possession ng ating laro, Mike Cortez with a little more hair than we're used to seeing him sporting. Itong si Mike Cortez, so medyo di ko nga nakilala yan when I entered the arena to shoot around earlier today. First attempt at the basket, hindi pumasok yan. This is the PBA Governors Cup. Unang laro po natin. As the guys at the Sports 5 Center told us earlier, Kinito, very short conference ito.
That's right. Hindi na mag-meeting itong dalawang koponan, no? Not unless they go up in the playoffs against each other. But dito sa ating eliminations, they only face each other once, so you've got to make everything count. Every game counts. At kaagad, tumikada na si Cummins from the inside.
Cummins showing exactly what we read he could produce. Yung inside scoring, hits a bucket in the paint immediately. 2-0 ang ating score. Mike Cortez bukas mula sa tref. Tumira. It's too strong. Canaleta gets it in the left putback para kay Nino.
Well, nakita natin yung depensa ng GlobalPort talaga nakatuto kay Zach Graham because you know his scoring prowess, his scoring ability. And presence of mind ni Graham looking for the open man on the weak side, and Mike Cortez with a shot and the offensive rebound coming from KG.
Belenchon nahihirapan sa depensa ni Canaleta. Kicks it over to Hayes. The lefty jumper, masyadong malakas. Rebound play, Manuel and Cummings battling for it. Vic Manuel, sabi nating baseline referee with the last touch. Ball stays with the white shirts.
Manuel, a tough rebounder. He's a rough defender. Here's the outside shot.
JP Belenchon hitting a three from the top of the key. And JP Belenchon, Kinito, came into the league with Meralco. Drafted by Meralco yan sa first conference. Tapos nailipat siya rito sa GlobalPort. Hasn't gotten too much playing time so far this season. But as you can see, he can hit it when given the opportunity. Foul inside the lane. Cummings is fouled.
Napanood ko yung GlobalPort in a practice game. At doon ko nakita for the first time si Buen Suceso, pati din si Belenchon. Belenchon is a strict shooter. And I think that's also one reason kung bakit nagustuhan siya ni Coach Junel Bacul. He needs to be able to get a guy who can spread the floor, open up opportunities for the big guys. And now that wala na si Jason Deutschman to do that for him, at least he's got Belenchon. And Gary David enjoying it here. And Beryl Menezes, siya po yung bagong assistant coach.
Oh, you got caught a glimpse of him there.
Air21, yeah.
Beryl Menezes, of course, the current coach of the Jose Rizal University sa NCAA. Canaleta. Gusto sana niyang i-challenge ang depensa ng mas maliit na si JP Belenchon. A foul is called immediately. Early score, 6-2. Lamang ng 4 ang GlobalPort. At si Zach Graham, hindi pa nakakahawak ng bola so far. So let's see what he does. This guy loves to jack it up from 3-point area. Entry pass to Sharma, the hook. Off the glass, masyadong malakas para kay Carlo.
Well, hindi pa nga nakakatira si Graham. But what about Jay Washington? You expecting to get a lot of touches. Oh, nice move inside. Mula pumasok.
He gets it right back, and the putback from the start. Sol Mercado battling inside the shaded area, and they're getting baskets near the goal early in this ball game. Kinito, lumalaban itong GlobalPort.
Alam mo, nakakagulat yung pinapakita so far ni Sol Mercado because before this conference started, kausap natin si General Baculi, and he had written Sol Mercado off, thinking that he was going to undergo shoulder treatment or surgery, and that he was going to miss the entire conference. Pero instead of having invasive surgery, he opted for a very aggressive type of rehab. At eto, nakakalaro na si Sol Mercado, nakakagulat.
Well, you can see psychologically, hindi naman siya takot makipagbanggaan inside. Normally, you have an injury in your shoulder. You don't really want to bump bodies with people inside the lane. Pero napakita ni Sol doon na okay siya in that aspect. And hit those buckets. But ito si Zach Graham, nakascore na ng kanyang unang 2 puntos from the free throw line. 8-4 ang ating score. Belenchon, isang tref na yan. Kaya binabantayan ni Nino. Supalpal ni Nino Canaleta on JP Belenchon, the fourth shot. Here's Mike Cortez. stops and pops from 3.
Shots not falling here for Air21. They're getting opportunities.
The shake from Sol kicks it out to Marvin Hayes. Still can't get his rhythm. 2 mintis na yan para kay Hayes sa kanyang unang PBA ball game. Graham to Cortez. Punta kay Sharma. Nice spin! And the soft touch mula sa Bookman.
Cummins not reacting. He's the man in the middle. He's the last line of defense. At hindi man lang niya challenge yung tira ni Sharma. He's got to be a little more aggressive in protecting the basket.
Pass inside to Belenchon. Turnaround jumper. It's short. Good challenge once again mula kay Canaleta. He's guarding Belenchon well in this ball game. Zach Graham. Long 3. Masyadong malakas. Offensive rebound and put back from Sharma. Doesn't go. Ito ang GlobalPort. All the way to the basket. That's Cummings, the import of Global. 2 field goals na yan for 4 points.
Nakita natin yung burst of speed ni Cummins. And he took that right the middle of the shaded area.
Vic Manuel to the basket. It doesn't go. Here's Hayes. Absorbs the contact mula kay Sharma at napituhan. Ito si Carlos Sharma, his first personal. And Hayes will go to the line para sa 2 free throw. Look who's coming in, the veteran. Ito si Willie Miller getting ready to check in. Pero after unang free throw nito si Marvin Hayes, makakapasok yung substitute.
Charlie, tinitingnan ko dito kung sino yung mga napapagod na very early in this game. I see Carlos Sharma is huffing and puffing. And, these are indicators of who kept in shape during the, was it a 3-month break? Kasi natapos tayo ng second conference, May 19. And now it's August. We broke up the PBA schedule to give way to the FIBA Asia Championships.
Isa lang na ipasok ni Marvin Hayes. He gets his first PBA point and stretches the lead of his team to 5-11 to 6. Zach Graham on the move. Fading away, the jumper, wala yan. Rebound, Vic Manuel, put back. Basket. Loose ball foul. Called on Vic Manuel. Oo, nalify yung kanyang magandang bucket on that play. Let's watch it on the miss. He got it, pero nanulak nga. Huling-huli ng ating referee right behind him on that play.
Charlie, napapansin natin dito si Zach Graham, mukhang nadidepensa ng GlobalPort. No? He's not getting his usual shots squared up. He's had to move. He's had to put the ball on the floor. So he's not getting catch-and-shoot situations, and that's what he needs. He needs to be able to get that rhythm shot going. And so far, magandang pinapakita ng depensa ng GlobalPort. Kay Graham, he's been held down so far to 2 free throws.
Itong Air21, good defensive stances sa huling play na yun. They were able to prevent Jay Watt from making it to the basket. Canaleta may tangan ng bola. Turns around, shoots over the smaller defender. Dali, basketball para kay Nino Canaleta, especially when the defender's a few inches smaller than he is.
He's got a vast arsenal of offensive weapons, si KG Canaleta. And he knows how to score against someone who's smaller than him. Take that turnaround fadeaway, not gonna get blocked.
Sana naman nakuha ang GlobalPort on one end. Itong Air21 may chance makalapit. Cut it to maybe 1 or Sayirola, pero nawala ang bola sa kanila. Ito ang GlobalPort. Sol Mercado looking up. Always looking to feed his teammates. Cummings, the good spin, goes up strong! Reverse plus a foul, so he'll go to the line. Chance for a 3-point play. At nakita nga natin, this guy is comfortable on the low post, Kinito.
Well, he's got a lot of move. Nakita natin dito, post move, and then a quick curl. At hindi na naabutan ni Vic Manuel. I think you need someone who can establish your defensive position at the post and stop someone like a Cummings from curling against you.
Cummings hits the free throw, the bonus. He's got 8 points sa ating laro. It's Mikey Romero enjoying so far in this ball game, almost halfway through the first quarter. Lamang ang kanyang koponan ng 6. Right on the run. Pagsak yung dalawang import. Tingin na ng dalawang referee. What's the call? It's a blocking foul.
Could be on Hayes.
That was Marvin Hayes, rather. I thought the 2 imports were going at it on that play. Marvin Hayes absorbing the contact. So ang bola mananatili sa panig ng Air21. 14 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Ito si Mike Cortez. And inside, some contact in the lane. Omolon is called for the offensive foul. Huli ng ating baseline referee.
Offensive foul on number 3. That's his first.
So GlobalPort looking good. The chance to stretch this lead. Now stands at 6 at the 6-minute mark of our first quarter. Jay Wash, unang attempt. It bounces out from 3. Air21 wanted to go inside. Sharma, may tangan na bola. Triple team! And he loses it. Good defense mula kay Marvin Hayes to pull that away. Ito si Whitney Miller. Blocking foul on Mike Cortez. He slaps the ball away in disgust. Ayaw niya yung tawag na yun.
Hindi nakapag-establish ng defensive position si Mike Cortez. And smart move na part of GlobalPort. Pag nakakakuha sila ng turnover, tumatakbo agad. They want to attack in transition before makaporma yung depensa ng Air21. You watch this move here by Willie Miller.
That was a foul on Mike Cortez. Let's go into a timeout.
Lineup ng GlobalPort. Ang pinaka-kapansin-pansin na bagong mukha ay si Jay Washington. For him, it's business as usual and it's a new beginning for him. Para sa kanya, this conference is a test kung hanggang saan ba o gaano kalaki ang maiko-contribute ng kanyang skill set para sa kanyang koponan. And even if he hasn't scored yet, sabi niya, he will try and test his physical limits. Balik sa inyo, Charlie, Kinito?
Well, yun naman ang inaasahan ng kanyang koponan sa kanya. No? They brought him in. They expect big things mula sa kanya. And I was talking to Sol Mercado, I was telling you earlier, Kinito. He's very excited to play with Jay Wash. And Jay Wash is very, very eager to show what he can para sa bago niyang koponan. At siya nangamitangan ng bola. He fades away on the side. He hits the deck. Gets fouled. Pupunta siya sa linya para sa dalawang free throws. And nakita natin, ha? Takbuhan yung mga teammates para pulutin siya off the hard court. And new energy para sa GlobalPort as we begin this Governor's Cup.
You know, with this combination that Coach Junel Baculis has on the floor, you wonder who is playing center for this team. Is it Washington? Is it Cummings? Certainly can't be Miller. Certainly can't be Mercado. So Marquis is in the...
Pero pag si Sol Mercado sinabihan ni Coach na mag-sentro, si sentro din yan. Kakayanin din niya yan. And the free throws from Jay Wash. Doble na score. GlobalPort 16, Air21 8. 5 minutes 18 remaining dito sa ating first quarter. Mike Cortez to Graham. Graham, the catch and shoot. At yun yung sinasabi mo kanina, Kinito. He loves it that way. Just get the ball and square up.
That's right. He doesn't need to put the ball on the floor. Now, may bagong defender against Zach Graham, si Marquis. Here's the outside shot. Oh, clean as a whistle.
Napakita ni Cummings na meron din siya ng outside shot na yan. And that wasn't on the scouting report. Pero pinapakita niya, he's more versatile than we think.
Okay, si BJ Manalo, ang team manager ng GlobalPort. You saw him there, along with the PBA governor from GlobalPort, si Eric Arejola.
Here's Cummings, goes out to Mercado. Takes the 3. It bounces strong. Ito si Washington. Offensive rebound inside to Marquis. Marquis trying to body up. Good defense mula sa likod. Nino Conaleta nabangga pa ng import. Cummings called for the loose ball foul. Air21 naghahabol sa larong ito. 8 ang kanilang hinahabol. Mike Cortez started this ball game. Hasn't been rested. Jay Wash gets in the passing lane, pero Omolon gets it right back. Easy. To Cortez, hindi nag-reset ang kanilang shot clock, kaya 8 seconds na lang. Graham's outside shot. That's a 3. Mula kay Zach Graham and might be heating up.
That's 2 in a row na para sa kanya. And again, he got the ball in a situation where he could just put up a shot immediately. Yun na kailangan niya, no? May rhythm si Zach Graham.
Sol Mercado, attempt from the top once again. Wala yan. Rebound, Zach Graham. Huwag natin kalimutan, Zach Graham, aside from 37 points a game last year, 12 plus rebounds pang kinocontribute niya sa kanyang komponent. So he also did the job on the boards. Fancy dribbling, pero hindi pumasok ang outside shot. Cummings to Mercado. Mercado bobbles for a while. At nilabas muna ni Marquis to set it up. Here's Washington on the move. Miller fading. No go. Cummings, good fake. Gets 3 guys up in the air, Kinito, and hits the basket.
And he breaks out into a smile. Nautakan niya doon. Tatlong defender ng Air21 getting that offensive putback.
3 minuto na titira sa ating first half. Ito si Mike Cortez, the cool cat going against the Soul Train. Who has come back from injury sooner than expected. Easy outside jumper. Wala yan. Pomolon, offensive rebound. Sa pag-angat niya, natamaan. Looks like it's going to be called on Willie Miller.
Right now, GlobalPort is struggling a little bit rebounding-wise. Wala silang natural center on the floor. There's got to be more communication kung sino kukuha ng rebound.
Huwag natin kalimutan, witness hard-hitting MMA action PXC 39. Harapin ni Mark Mugen Striegel si The Beast Jang Yong Kim para sa featherweight title at September 14. Bakbakan na yan sa Smart Araneta Coliseum. Buy your tickets now. At dito sa MOA Arena, nagbabakbakan ng GlobalPort at Air21. 7 lamang ng GlobalPort, 20-13. And well, they're looking good early in this ball game, at least dito sa ating first quarter.
Here's Winnie Arboleda checking in for the first time.
Kilala natin yung mga yan.
O Belga. 2 players from Gila. Si Belga, of course, a practice player. The 13th man on the team. Both of them with rain or shine. Maglalaro mamaya against San Mig Coffee.
Oh, tapos well, we saw Gary David also nasa bench ng GlobalPort. So at least 3 of them already in the house dito sa Mall of Asia Arena.
Charlie, nakita natin yung katawan ni James Yap kanina when he entered the stadium. He's going to be playing for San Mig Coffee. Mukhang nasa kondisyon.
Right. Mas trim pa siya ngayon.
Oo.
So, si
ang
James
ganda ng katawan.
So yun, makikita ninyo mamaya si James Yap going up against rain or shine, the defending champs ng Governor's Cup. Winning it a year ago, thereabouts, with import Jamel Cornley. Pero this conference, they opted to use their import of 2 seasons ago. Itong si Arizona Reed. So back-to-back best imports yan para sa koponan ng rain
or shine.
And Graham back at the line, and he hits another free throw. Very reliable mula sa linya ito si Zach Graham. Hindi ko siya na-jinx dun sa play na yun. Pasok ang 2 free throws niya. Baba na lang sa 4 ang lamang ng GlobalPort.
What a big difference in style between Cummings at saka si Graham. Si Cummings getting a lot of his points from inside the shaded area. Offensive rebounds, moves inside. Doesn't get the shot from the outside.
Oh, he tried to take that perimeter jumper once again. Wala yun. Ito si Zach Graham nagdadala ng bola. Shake and bake. Dire-diretso sa basket. Last second drop pass para kay Isip. At ang ganda ng idea ni Zach Graham. Nagbagsakan lang mga tao. May foul na tinawag ang ating referee. Si Cummings ang natawagan ng foul. And that's his second personal, the import of GlobalPort. And so, dahil nga doon, nasa penalty na itong GlobalPort. Balik sa linya si Zach Graham para sa 2 free throws. And he just keeps drilling them, Kinito. Straight and through yung kanyang mga free throws. Ang lambot pa ng pasok ng bola. Palitan ng tao. Labas muna si Jay Wash.
Talagang may kamay ito si Zach Graham. Well, si Kelly Nabong is now in the ball game. At idea siguro ni Coach Junel Baculi, get those rebounds. When Zach Graham, or rather when Cummings is taking the shot from the outside, he's not in the position to get the offensive rebound kung biminti siya, no?
2 free throws once again. Baba na lang sa 2. Lamang ng GlobalPort. Slowly, Air21 climbing back into this ball game after being down by 8 early. Ito si Cummings, tumira mula sa labas. Masyado malakas. Rebound, Bitoy. Na-anticipate ni Cummings. He's ahead of the pack. Marquis decides to go to Linganay instead. Willie Miller, bukas mula sa 3. Feeds it over. They go to Cummings on the post. He makes his move. Strong move for the jam.
That's his game. He's an inside player. He knows when to take that first explosive first step para makalapit siya sa basket to hammer it down.
Komportable sa shaded area. Ito si Marquis Cummings. 7 seconds to go on the Air21 shot clock. Graham jumper. Wala yan. Wide right. Rebound. Sena. But he passed it to the wrong guy. Nakuha ng GlobalPort. Nabong bring it over to Miller. Miller in the lane. The lefty layup too strong. He hits the deck. Foul called on Mark Isip, and Willie Miller pupunta sa linya para sa dalawa.
Sa Air21, no, hindi masyadong balance sa kanilang scoring. No? Graham is taking the lion's share of the points. He's got 11 out of their 18 points.
Well, last year, ganun din ang naging eksena para sa Air21. Zach Graham was relied upon heavily to score, but now with guys like Mark Cortez at itong si Nino Canileta, who weren't there during the first stint of Zach Graham, we're expecting him not to average the same amount of points he was averaging last season.
Free throws being contributed here by Willie Miller.
Arboleda.
5 locals now have scored for GlobalPort as against 3 for Air21.
Ito si Bitoy. Isip comes out to get it. 7 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Wants to make his move against Nabong. 3 seconds to go. Spins around. Forces up the shot and gets it. Last second shot time para sa GlobalPort. Still leading by 4. Sabi ni Willie Miller, relax muna kayo. Galaw-galaw lang. 8 seconds to go. He checks the clock. Decides to take it from the top of the key. It's short. On the rebound play, Isip picks it up. Naubusan na ng oras on this first quarter. An impressive performance so far from both imports. Ito si Cummings, Marquise Cummings, 14 points, 3 boards, showing his inside prowess. 6 of 9 field goals para sa GlobalPort na lamang na ng 4 sa pagtatapos ng ating first quarter. 24-20 ang ating score. And he jammed one through just a while ago, Marquise Cummings. Babalik po kami with second quarter action. This is the PBA on IBC 13. First day ng ating Governor's Cup 2013. At ang naglalabanan ngayon, Air21 Express kontra GlobalPort. Batang Pierre. Ako po si Charlie Cuna together with the Dean, Kenito Henson and Dean. In the first quarter, itong GlobalPort looking really good, inside and out. Some players stepping up, but especially yung import nila, quite impressive ang pinakita nito si Marquise Cummings sa ating first quarter.
Especially getting into the painted area para maka-score ng high percentage shots. Pag tumitira sa labas, hindi masyadong effective. Pag tumitira sa loob, very effective.
14 points na nga para sa kanya. Ito, isa pang effective sa poste, John Dan Salvador. At yan ang favorite nitong si John Dan Salvador. The turnaround, lefty jumper, he gets it.
At palagay ko, yun ang kailangan ng GlobalPort. No? He is very comfortable playing the center position. At least, very defined ang kanyang role. Si Kelly Nabong nandiyan dyan. He's playing the power forward position.
In the game, Rodjamar Ojiminor with the basket on the spin move. And ito si Ojiminor, di masyado nakalaro yan sa last conference para sa Air21. But now, immediately going to the basket and getting his first 2 points of the game.
At interesting sa ating pag-umpisa ng second quarter, nakaupo yung dalawang import. Big stat in the first quarter, yung turnovers ang Air21. 6 turnovers at the end of the first quarter against only 1 for GlobalPort. Ngayon, sa ating second period, nakaka-1 turnover na sila. So that's 7 in total for the game.
Greeny Arboleda, mutik na mawala sa kanyang bola. Finally, he loses it to Lingana. He wants to waltz in for the layup. He gets it.
That's 8 turnovers now against Air21.
At itong GlobalPort on the court right now, tatlong player nakaliwete. It was International Left-Handers Day yesterday. So we got 3 lefties on that GlobalPort lineup. Defending right now, ito si Bitoy Omolon. Pasado malakas ang pasa. James Sena unable to control that one. Let's put another turnover on that slot para rito sa Air21.
Sunod-sunod na turnover ng Air21. Sometimes not even forced turnovers. Little pressure here from Winnie Arboleda on Rudy Linganay.
Linganay in the corner. Dilabas muna ang bola. They go all the way to Miller, who takes the outside shot. It's short. Rebound Arboleda. Arboleda at Miller. The lead pass to Sena, who says slow it down. I was telling you earlier that Arboleda-Miller matchup has been going on for a very long time. Nagmintis si Isip, but it falls right back to him and he gets the basket inside on the left-handed layup. At kanina, meron din ganyan. Ito si Canaleta, kaliwa rin ang ginamit. Cuts the lead to 4. Linganay to the basket. The defense just didn't step up. Quick answer mula sa GlobalPort. Sena, jumper from the right side. He gets it.
Shots beginning to fall here for Air21. Nakakalapit na sila dito. Just down by 4. So even if they've turned the ball over so many times, Air21 is breathing down the neck of Global.
Kelinabong, outside of his comfort zone. Goes to Miller. 5 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Miller's gotta make a move. He goes into the lane. Sumubok mag-layup. Doon sa scoop shot na tamaan si Willie Miller. James Sena. Pangunang foul pa lang ni James Sena yan. Willie Miller troops back to the line for 2 shots. So far in this ball game, 2 puntos pa lang itong si Willie Miller. Sol Mercado is back in the ball game. Linganay upo. Second free throw, up and in para kay Willie Miller. Stretches the lead back to 6, 32-26, approaching the 9-minute mark. Dito sa ating second quarter. Jimenor, nahanap si Zach Graham, go after him in the post. So Graham moves, pass to Isip, the jumper from 10. Strong yan para kay Martin. Love that shot.
And for Zach Graham, an assist for him down the baseline. And that's what you want from the import. Someone who can get others involved in the offense, na hindi lang siya ang titira ng basketball, that he can share it, and that he shows some trust to his teammates.
Napag-usapan nga natin kanina, yung statistics si Graham, impressive scoring and rebounding last year. But he also averaged more than 3 assists a ball game. So, hindi lang siya tira ng tira, namamasa rin siya sa kanyang mga teammates. At Sol Mercado hits a 3 to stretch the lead back to 7, 35-28. Mark Isip. Hands it off to Minor. Minor, didiskarte. Off the glass, pasok ang tira ni Minor. 2 bucket na yan para kay Minor.
Individual play working here for Air21.
At the right-handed layup para rito kay Willie Miller, hindi pumasok pero pupunta sa linya once again para sa 2 free throws. And a while ago, ganda ng agaw nito si Rudy Linganay, forcing the Air21 turnover. That play brought to you by Prefstone Brake Fluid for superior braking action and safety. Siguradong nasa mabuti kang kamay. Si Miller, kinito yung mga outside shots, hindi pumapasok. So he's finding ways to put some points on the board para sa kanyang koponan. This is the 3rd time he's back at the line for free throws.
Yun ang veteran smarts ni Willie Miller. Aggressive going to the hole, finding himself at the free throw line. At nakaka 6 points na siya, all from the free throw line.
Tingnan natin ano magiging sagot ng Air21. Under 8 minutes remaining in the half. James Sena to Zach Graham. 9 seconds remaining. They kick it out to Graham. Graham goes and takes a shot. Wala yan. Rebound Sol Mercado. Siya na rin nagdala ng bola. Makes his move, shakes and bakes, drops it over to Miller. Masyado malakas ang pasa. And the purple shirts will run the other way. Ito si Minor in the lane. No go. Graham's put back. Wala rin. Sena. Who's gonna get the rebound? Minor na wala sa kanyang bola. 3 attempt dito. Hindi pumasok lahat.
But they're getting the offensive rebounds. So yung second chance opportunities ng Air21. Nandun ang kanilang pagkakataon, hindi lang nilang na ipapasok. But also it tells you how badly GlobalPort is rebounding. Napapabayaan nilang Air21 to get those second chance opportunities. What's saving the show here for GlobalPort is that Air21 is shooting very poorly from the floor.
Kaya naman pinasok dito si Coach Franz Pumarin, si Mike Cortez at itong si Nino Canaleta to reinsert them and try to get some buckets. Pero si JP Belenchon, pangalawang field goal na niya sa larong ito, 5 points para sa rookie. So 9-point lead ang GlobalPort at the 7:01 mark ng ating second quarter. 30-second timeout ang tinawag ni Coach Franz Pumaren, upset at the defense being played by his team. Kailangan gumawa ng mga play para makabalik dito. Down by 9, biggest lead of the ball game so far.
Yung execution nila nagkukulang, no? Both offensive and defense. And I think Coach Franz Pumaren, we see our good friends here doing the radio work.
Oh, we'd like to say special thanks to our radio partners, 90.7 Love Radio, 101.1 Yes FM, 96.3 Easy Rock, and DZSR 918 Sports Radio. Those were Benji Santiago and Eric Reyes covering on the airwaves today. So, baka nagtataka kayo kung saan nyo maririnig ang PBA pag kayo nagmamaneo or pag wala, pag hindi available ang television ninyo, yan, DCSR 918. Yan yung mga maririnig din nyo dyan. Marvin Hayes commits a foul as action resumes. Air21 trying to catch up, been playing catch up from the start of this first game of the Governor's Cup. Canaletas outside shot is short. Rebound Mercado. He sees J-Wash on the left, but he decides to take it anyway. Gets the 2 on the break. Sol Mercado. Lead is now in double figures. 11 na.
And nakikita natin dito, no, that the locals of GlobalPort are really stepping up in terms of offense. Sila nagko-contribute. And for Air21, since halos nawala na sa scoring si Zach Graham because of Marquis' defense, at talaga nakatutok sa kanya yung depensa ng Global, it's been difficult for the locals of Air21 to pick it up.
Here's Sol Mercado. Wanted to go eye in the sky with Cummings. Decided to bring it back out. Marvin Hayes. Belenchon. Nakadalawa na yan. They go over to Cummings. Cummings, the outside shot. Oh, yes. He hits a 3 to si Marquis Cummings. So you can throw that scouting report away. He can hit it from anywhere he's shown so far dito sa ating first half.
Tama yun, no? He's a high percentage inside operator, but he shows that he can also hit it from the outside. Kanina nasabi natin si Marquis, he's no longer on the floor, but he was playing defense on Zach Graham. And he sort of set a strong statement for Graham here because Graham has not scored at all in the second period.
And Sol Mercado, nilabas muna kay J-Wash. J-Wash's jumper goes out. Rebound scuffle. Marquis Cummings nahawakan ng isang purple shirt. Looks like it's going to be Marquis who calls for the loose ball foul. Patawag ng timeout si Coach Junel Baculi, but his team is up by 14 big points. And Marquis Cummings, the biggest reason para sa lamang na yan.
13 at ang kasama natin ngayon, El Granada, aka El Granada. Gary David, congratulations on your FIBA Asia stint at ngayon na hindi ka pa nagbabalik PBA, ano ba ang pinagkakaabalahan mo bago bumalik?
Siyempre, pahinga muna yung katawan mo kailangan na maipahinga at saka lalo na sa yung time sa family ko. Kaya yun lang yung ginagawa ko ngayon.
Meron ka pa bang parang high? Kasi lahat kami high pa from FIBA Asia. Tuwing naaalala mo yung sigaw ng crowd ng Gary David.
Ngayon, siyempre, hindi mo makakalimutan dahil wala pang isang linggo, di ba? Kumbaga, pero ito, opening na ng PBA, balik trabaho na naman tayo. Yun yung kailangan, sukulin mo yung support na binigay ng mga teammate mo, yung mother team mo. Kaya ito ako ngayon, sumusuporta sa kanila ngayon.
And speaking of pagbalik, kailan ka namin makikita ulit sa PBA?
Siguro next week siguro, pero nag-start na akong konting pumupunta sa practice sa kanila. Pero basta by next week.
Maraming salamat, Gary David. There you go, balik sa inyo, Kinito and Charlie.
Kaya ulitin ko yung sinabi ni Sel. Maraming salamat, Gary David, at sa lahat ng naging teammates niya at ng coaching staff ng ating Gilas Pilipinas. Ang ganda ng pinakita para sa bayan. Pero dito naman, ang GlobalPort, sino? JP Belenchon. You gotta remember the name dito sa larong ito sapagkat nakaka 8 points na yan si JP Belenchon. 2 3-point shots na ang kanya nagawa. 17 na lamang ng GlobalPort, Kinito.
At saka yung depensa ng GlobalPort, talagang unforgiving dito. Halos hindi na makahawak ng maigi si Zach Graham ng bola. And kung sakasakali man makahawak siya ng bola, he has to give it up because nakatutok sa kanya yung depensa. And the locals aren't stepping up. Dito sa ating third quarter, si Isip has scored 4 points, Menor with 4 points, and Sena 2 points, and that's it. Nothing from Mike Cortez, nothing from Winnie Arboleda, and nothing from KG Canaleta dito sa quarter.
Well, ito si Jay Wash din. Hasn't gotten his game on track. At doon sa tira na yun, Laulaw. It was short. Tapos loose ball foul pa itong GlobalPort. Some of the few mistakes that they're making dito sa ating first half. They're playing a very, very well played first half. Itong GlobalPort. Palitan ng tao. A new addition sa lineup. Pero hindi bago yan sa PBA. Si Chad Alonso, formerly from Adamson University, is in the lineup right now in the front line. At siya dapat ang babantay rito kay Graham. He was lost in the shuffle but nagmintis ang 3-point attempt ni Zach Graham.
And Jay Washington getting that from behind an Air21 player. Looks like Cummings is playing the center position now here for GlobalPort. And I think that makes sense. I think Jay Wash is a much better player playing the 4 position.
They keep the ball. Itong GlobalPort. Washington 3 from the right. Wala yan. Tap out. Alonso goes to the wrong guy. Graham nakakuha ng bola. Runs all the way in for the fast break.
And your last field goal ng Air21 before that was 7 minutes ago. Ang tagal na, no? That's a 7-minute silence broken by that shot by Zach Graham.
Hirap na hirap ang Air21 makatala rito sa ating second quarter. JB Belenchon fading away, wala yan. Chad Alonso
trying to keep the ball alive. I think Chad is now playing the 4 position and Jay Washington slid over to number 3.
So si Mike Cortez hasn't gotten it going. Carlos Sharma hit a bucket earlier. Tinan natin kung makaulit yan. Maliit ang kanyang bantay. Takes it over the smaller Sol Mercado, and Sol is called for a pushing foul at nireklamo na sa'yo Sinigo.
And watch this post position ni Carlos Sharma.
Sinasabi, medyo natamaan yata sa likod ng ulo itong si Sol Mercado sa pagpihit ni Ram Carlos Sharma. He hits the first free throw. Coach Franz Pumaren cheering on his former player at De La Salle University na ngayong player niya ulit naman sa Air21. 3 minuto na lang ang natitira dito sa ating first half. Bonbon Custodian na rin ang ipinasok. Ito si Coach Franz ang nagbabantay kay Belenchon. Ball is with Sol Mercado. Sol makes his move. Goes up strong. Mintis ang kanyang layup pero balik linya itong GlobalPort. Cortez na natawagan ng foul with 2:40. May mga imports. Gusto natin palaging tingnan kung paano yung matchup. How are they doing against each other? And so far, yung Marquise Cummings ng GlobalPort has asserted himself very well here in the first half. Sa kabilang panig naman, itong si Zach Graham had a strong first quarter pero taper off na dito sa ating second quarter. Credit the good defense of GlobalPort.
Gumawa ng paraan ng GlobalPort to make sure that si Zach Graham would not get his normal shots. Dito sa ating second period, nakaka 2 points na si Graham dito, no? Sa second period.
And there the matchup statistics. Zach Graham 13 points so far as compared to the 17 of Cummings. At sa rebounds, halos patas. Pero yun na nga, it's when they scored. And Cummings has been able to spread his scoring throughout the first half. At si Graham, nanahimik na ng konti rito sa ating second quarter.
I think it's a defense of Global. Tapos yung kanilang mindset na pagkakuha ng rebound, they're looking to run in transition. And that's why they're being able to get a lot better opportunities to score. GlobalPort, in fact, has 4 more field goal attempts than Air21.
Ito si Bonbon Custodio goes to Zach Graham. Graham naghanap ng puntos dito. Tira niya wala. Rebound, Chad Alonso.
If he's on the move, he has a difficult time finding the range.
Sol Mercado kicks it over to Cummings on the way up. The swipe from Zach Graham. And Cummings will go back to the line para sa dalawang free throws.
And right idea for Sol Mercado. He penetrates and options are number 1, drop pass to the big guy coming in from the weak side, and that time see Cummings, or another option is perhaps go to the shooter outside. There's Jay Washington, who's always waiting for a possibility to hit a jump shot from the perimeter. So dami mga options nila, no? Everything emanating from Sol Mercado. He's the creator. He's the guy who makes things happen on the floor.
Zach Graham, strong move to the basket. Wala yan, put back by Carlos Sharma. And that was a point that, those were 2 points that Air21 badly needed. cut the lead down to 13. 2 minutes na titira dito sa ating first half. Sol Mercado, na-mention mo nga, it all emanates from him. This guy led the league in points and assists sa ating first conference when he was still with the Meralco Bolts.
And which is the reason kung bakit pinasok naman ni Coach Franz Romanen si Winnie Arboleda. They need a tougher defender against Sol Mercado.
And the first field goal para kay J-Wash on that turnaround jumper in the lane. So taking him some time to warm up dito sa ating laro. And I'm sure tuwan-tuwa si Coach Bakuli as J-Wash gets that bucket inside.
Watch that swivel move by Jay Washington. Loaded itong lineup ng GlobalPort, huh?
Yeah, and
got
loaded
Sol Mercado
with new guys.
Yeah, Jay Washington and J.R. Buen Suceso coming in for the first time in this game.
At dun sa offensive rebound ni Bonbon Custodio, it was Buen Suceso and Belenchon double teaming. The foul will be on Belenchon. Buen Suceso, you know, for those who don't know, was drafted by the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings in the 5th round of the last draft. At hindi pa nakakalaro yan dito sa PBA, pero picked up here in the between conferences by the GlobalPort Batang Pier. At well, they're all seeing action. A lot of the new guys para dito sa GlobalPort.
Well, si Buen Suceso is known to be a feisty point guard. He's a Phil-Am, and let's see what he can do here. He's got the ball. Looks like he crossed the back line.
So turnover para sa GlobalPort. Oji Minor goes back to the bench. Here's Air21 trying to catch up. 13 ang kanilang hinahabol. Ito si Zach Graham. Hard to get free. Challenges the defense of Chad Alonso. Talagang pinahirapan siya ron. But at the last second, he gets hit, is fouled, and he's holding on to his eye. Baka natamaan ito si Chad.
Very aware ng GlobalPort. Scoring ability ni Zach Graham. We did mention that he averaged 37 points. Tinaman sa mukha.
Oo.
That was a block on the ball, but a hand in the face.
Tignan natin kung diretso pa rin ang tingin. Ito si Zach Graham. He's been hitting free throws. 6 of 6 so far in this game. And yeah, yung tama sa mukha doesn't change his shooting touch. Pasok pa rin. Pito, dire-diretso.
Ang ganda ng kamay ni Zach Graham, huh? That's one thing you may have to mention about him. He played for the University of Mississippi, and he's only 24 years old.
Batang-bata si Zach Graham. Buen Suceso, hand off to Belenchon. The 3. In rhythm, wala yan. Rebound, Zach Graham. Ito sana niyang dalhin, but Arboleda retrieves it. The lob going all the way to Bonbon. Analeta fakes, then takes. Pasok!
A little bit of a run here by Air21. They've got the lead to less than double figures.
At si Coach Junel Bakuli sumenyas para sa isang 30-second timeout. Wants to talk things over dahil na baba na sa single digits yung lamang. You know, GlobalPort was leading by 15 points or 17 even earlier. Pero ngayon, 9 na lang yan. So medyo nabahala ito si Coach Junel Bakuli. Wants to close the quarter strong. Look at that rebound from Zach Graham. That was a power rebound brought to you by Rexona Men with 50% more long-lasting protection so you can do more. Well, Air21, magandang run nila rito kinito as we were approaching the end ng ating first half to try to close the gap. Dahil kanina parang nababaon na sila dun sa lamang. Don't forget, up next, the Sports 5 Center. There's going to be a Gilas Pilipinas press con. You know, the Gilas Pilipinas players and coaches and managers, they're here today to be here with the crowd and enjoy the opening day ng ating PBA Governors Cup. And at the Sports 5 Center, we have Miko Halili and Coach Ronnie Magsanok. They'll have a special guest later. Jay Wash's jumper. Second field goal para sa kanya. Good offensive result coming out of that timeout para kay Junel Bakuli and his GlobalPort Batang Pier. 6-second shot clock and game clock differential. Analeta. Back kay Graham. Graham spins to the baseline, takes the jumper fading away. Too strong, rebound Carlos Sharma. Pero natapik ni Buen Suceso. Belenson gets it. Here's Buen Suceso looking up.
Has to put it up.
He's gonna try to go all the way in. Bitin ang kanyang layup. Nice effort from the little guy. Pero for naught. But a good first half para sa GlobalPort. Putting up 53 points on the board, Kinito. And they're up by 11. We'll be back. We're back here at the courtside dito sa Mall of Asia Arena. Charlie Guna, Kenito, Henson. And it's an 11-point lead para sa GlobalPort Batang Pierre over the Air21 Express. Impressive performance from GlobalPort so far. Low turnovers, running and gunning, hitting from the outside, hitting from the inside, all over the place. Kenito, so far, what have you seen from GlobalPort?
Well, we expressed some concern yung nakita natin, no? Na in the first half, na-out-rebound ng Air21 ang GlobalPort. In fact, the statistics show that naka 32 rebounds ang Air21, 23 lamang ang GlobalPort. But GlobalPort did a lot more things than Air21 in terms of other productive stuff, like yung kanilang defense, yung kanilang assist, 7 assists against 4 assists for Air21. Yung defense sila, they were able to hold Air21 to just 35% scoring, at sila naman nakascore ng 42%. Turnovers, forcing 9 turnovers against Air21, at sila only 3. So a lot of positives here for Global because they're working together better as a team than Air21.
Malabang ito, positives para sa GlobalPort. Another positive, Jay Wash. Sa pag-umpisa ng ating third quarter, pumukol agad mula sa 3-point land to stretch the lead. Graham's reverse. Good shot mula kay Graham. One of the few times he's able to get away from his defender since the second quarter.
Again, a little more communication on the part of Global in terms of who's going to protect the rim. Washington is a guy who likes to play outside. Kanina nakita natin, sumesentro si Cummings, but that's not his natural position. So Cummings went out to defend the basketball. Kanya nakalusot sa baseline si Zach Graham. So there's gotta be better communication. Sino ba ang magpoprotekta ng basket, especially when Air21 is on the attack going inside?
Para naman sa depensa ng Air21, mukhang hirap na hirap sila, Kinito, to defend this guy Cummings at the post. And they've been sending him to the line. Mintis nga lang ang unang free throw niya. Vic Manuel, alam natin, malakas na yun si Vic Manuel. He's got some ceiling as well. Pero on that play, couldn't do anything but hold down Cummings and commit that personal. Pero dalawang mintis. So, dalawang mintis para kay Cummings, who was shooting very well from the line in the first half. Ito si Mike Cortez, hindi pa rin puputok yan para kay Coach Franz Pumaren. Vic Manuel is trapped and the ball slapped away from Cummings. Siya na rin nagdala ng bola. Let's see if he can finish all the way. Wala yan on the rebound. May foul na pala kontra rito kay who's gonna be called for that foul? That's Mike Cortez. And balik na naman sa linya. Ito si Markeith Cummings.
Well, he's a workhorse. Kita natin, no? Siya nakakuha ng steal and kaagad tatakbo on the other end. He's a guy who fuels their energy in the transition. But that's 3 missed free throws now in succession for Cummings.
He was shooting very well. Pasok na pasok ang mga free throws niya nung ating first half. See if he can get back on track. Ayun, pasok na. 1 out of 2 on that trip. Angat sa 12 lamang ng GlobalPort. They've been leading all the way since the start of this game. Zach Graham gets it. Catch and shoot. We know he loves it that way, pero bitin ang kanyang tira. Ito si Sol Mercado pushing it up. Jay Wash, another outside shot. It goes! Para kay Jay Wash, his second outside shot here in the third quarter. Tresyon.
That's 11 points now for Jay Wash. This is his first appearance in a Global uniform. And so far, so good para sa kanya.
His third team dito sa PBA. Came in with the Tropang Texter to Stock and Tech. And transferred to the San Miguel franchise. Later on became Petron. Ngayon, nandito siya sa GlobalPort. His team is leading by 15. 30-second timeout called by Air21. At, well, hindi masaya ang coaching staff ng Air21 sa kanilang umpisa rito sa second half.
Well, big challenge here for the imports sa ating third conference because ang height limit nila is 6'5". But imports are being asked to do multiple things on the floor. Playing guard, playing forward, kumisa playing center. And here, nakikita natin si Cummings is playing the number 5 position just so that he gels with his teammates.
Masusubaybayan ng PBA sa Action TV International sa Middle East via Orbit Showtime Network, sa Europe via OSN TV tomorrow, at sa Guam via MTV Broadband. Sabihin nyo inyong mga kamag-anak na abangan ng maaksyon na labanan ng PBA at UFL sa Action TV International. Vic Manuel kicks it out to Nino Canalet. Comes in closer. The reach in mula kay JP Belenchon. Personal on Belenchon. That's going to be his third.
Number 16, J.P. Belenchon's third. First team foul for GlobalPort, 1 p.m.
Well, Belenchon is a two-way player. You know, he's a tough defender, sabi nga natin kanina, but he's also a very accurate shooter from the outside. And what a find here for Global, picking him up from Meralco.
When he was a throw-in in that deal
Yes.
when they acquired Sol Mercado. And, well, now he's contributing. Hindi nakalaro masyado rin yan last conference. But now, apparently, between conferences, the coaching staff has had enough time, ample time to assess the people in their lineup. You know, 3 months off.
Totoo. And of course, yung adjustment niya to this system of Coach Junel.
Nagpinti si Belenchon on that jumper. Here's Air21 trying to catch up, trailing by 13. The drive, Mike Cortez gets the basket. Lost a chance for the three-point play. Mike Cortez, they've been waiting for him to start cooking dito sa laro.
Siya yung missing element ng Air21, both in terms of his playmaking ability at saka yung scoring. And that's a good sign for Coach Franz Pumarin. Nakaka-score dito si Mike Cortez. You watch this breakaway from Sol Mercado.
Isang bonus free throw ni Mike Cortez. Sino si Mike Cortez? Going against the grain. Alam mo, in this day and age, kinito na yung kulay ng sapatos ng mga player, walang koneksyon sa mga uniforme nila. Yung kanya, purple ng uniforme, purple din ang kanyang basketball shoes. Minsan lang yan nowadays. So. Rebound scuffle, the ball goes out. The ball stays on the same side. GlobalPort will keep it. Nag-aantay na mag-i-inbound ito si Sol Mercado. He directs Marvin Hayes to do the honors. All the way out to Willie Miller. Willie Miller shakes and bakes, steps back, gets the bucket.
And he can still do it.
Oh.
What a shot coming from Willie Miller.
Cortez shovels it over to Canaleta. Masyado malakas. Vic Manuel, offensive rebound. Put back too strong. Ito si Sol. 9 minutes to go here in the third. Jay Wash. Try to take on the import. Double team comes strong. Open from the right is Sol. Doesn't make them pay on the rebound. Mike Cortez tracks it down. The pass goes to the wrong guy. Cummings in the passing lane. Cummings ang dala ng bola. Will go all the way to the basket for the lane.
Nice side step move. But again, yung transition attack ng Global, nakakuha sila ng turnover and quickly they're running. This guy is a finisher. Cummins, a great inside operator. May tira din sa labas. But I think what makes him so active and so essential sa global scheme of things is that he runs. He goes up and down and he can finish.
Normally, you know, if you're gonna get an import who likes to play in the post, likes to lumber around inside the shaded area, you wouldn't expect him to be running up and down that way. Pero ito si Cummings nagpapakita ng kanyang athletic prowess, running up and down the court, leading the breaks, finishing by himself.
And what he's doing is that he's neutralizing yung offense ng Zach Graham, because a guy like Graham who's such an explosive scorer, you really can't stop him. You just need to contain him or at least negate his output by also getting your import to score as many or more.
And sa play na yun, Zach Graham pa, ay napilitang mag-foul na lang dun sa drive. He's called for his second personal. And Marvin Hayes ang pupunta naman sa linya ngayon para sa kanang second set of free throws dito sa laro. He made 1 out of 2 in the first quarter.
Well, papag-usapan natin yung mga imports natin sa Governors Cup. We do have an outstanding array of imports. And everybody's talking about the younger brother of Paul Millsap ng NBA, si Elijah Millsap, who's playing for Petron. And the big guy, I understand he's about 260 pounds, Dior Lohorn of Barangay Ginebra. And he is certainly a wide body for someone who passed the 6'5" test. He's a guy who can be a tremendous force sa loob. And of course, the big story about imports, si DJ Kennedy na napakagaling na import. I mean, he was a factor in the NBA Summer League. At I was told that he measured 6'4" and a half twice during the NBA Summer League in Utah. But when he came here, I don't know what happened, but he was measured 6'5" and first 6'5" and a half, then remeasured 6'5" and a fourth. But no way he could be measured within the 6'5" height limit. So
must have been the heat. Must have been the heat. Must have expanded when he got to the Philippines. But well, we know who's coming in to play for Meralco. It's going to be balik PBA import Mario.
Yes, Mario West is checking in. Bukas yata, kung hindi tayo nagkakamali. He's flying in. But he was really on standby for Meralco.
And he really wanted to prove himself. Felt hindi niya nakompleto yung kanilang objective last year.
Oh, look at this!
And the jam from Cummings, as we were telling the Mario West story. He made one of his own. Having fun, si Cummings dito sa ating third quarter. Jimenor answers right back. Good pass mula kay Zach Graham. Pace is picking up.
Oh yeah, Graham did that kanina. It's the first half, no? A drive to the basket and then dishing off to the open teammate. And for Graham, you know, that's also a very good sign. Makita natin yung ginawa ni Sol Mercado. That's good communication. And again, they did it on the break. Yung transition ng Global has been very, very powerful here.
And I'm sure this guy Cummings, enjoy siya. Nakakampi niya ito si Sol Mercado because alam niya, if he gets to the right spot, Sol will find him and place the ball right where he wants it.
And again, his ability to finish. I think that's a big trademark para sa kanya.
Jay Wash from outside, in and out. He's clipped. Ito si Jimenor commits the foul. So that's 3 free throws awarded to Jay Wash. He'll go to the line. And GlobalPort, hindi sila pumapayag na bumaba ang lamang nila. They've been keeping it hovering around 12, 13 points a game for a long period. Hirap na hirap ang Air21 to come closer kasi minamatch lang nila basket for basket. And Air21 perhaps has to turn up the defense.
Well, they're in control. Kanina nabanggit natin, no, that Air21 was out-rebounding Global by 9. But now they've narrowed the gap. They have not narrowed the gap. It's 38 rebounds now for Air21 and 27 only for Global.
So 11.
Yes, but in terms of field goal percentage, malaki pa din ang agwata. Air21 is shooting less than 40%. And so that defense has been big here. Transition points, it's 8 fast break points for Global against 2 for Air21.
So Zach Graham, hirap na hirap. Kahit sino i-padepensa sa kanya. Ang sipag dumipensa.
Well, kanina si Marvin Hayes and si Marky. Now it's Marky again. On top of Graham.
Sa panginaasahan kinito na uminit para kay Franz Pumaren. Finally hits a basket, but he had to bleed for that one. Tight guarding from the GlobalPort Batang Pierre. Approaching the halfway mark of the third period. Cummings saves it. 10 seconds on that shot clock. Jay Wash checks out the clock. Bigay rito kay Willie. They go to the corner. Jay Wash with a jumper. Too strong. Zach Graham collar the rebound. Drive to the basket. Time to go off the glass. Di pumasok yan. Pero nakakuha naman siya ng foul. Marky. Ang guilty dun sa foul na yun. Pangalawa na niya. Yeah, but time out on the floor. GlobalPort calls it. Labing-apat ang lamang ng GlobalPort sa third quarter at ang napakalaking dahilan dyan sa kanilang kalamangan is their import, Markeith Cummings. He's played well. He's got 25 big points in this game. Some spectacular plays, some outside shots, pero a lot of them mostly coming inside the paint, Kinito.
That's right. Take a look at what he's done so far. 23 and 5 with 3 steals and a high percentage, 9 out of 12. Sabi mo nga, no? A lot of those shots coming from inside. He did have a 3-point shot kanina. And during that timeout huddle ng GlobalPort, nakita natin si Romela Dupul now wearing a white t-shirt which is the uniform of the coaching staff ng GlobalPort. He has joined the staff of the coaching staff of Junel Bakuli.
Tuloy-tuloy pa rin mula sa linya. Ito si Zach Graham. That's 10 out of 10 for the game. He's got 21 points of his own.
Now let's see this zone defense of Air21 and whether they can stop Global from scoring.
Outside shot, Willie Miller, masyadong malakas. It went over. Ito si Mike Cortez looking ahead. Hand off to Zach. Zach stops and pops from the 15-foot line. It rolls out. They're trying to track it down. Miller passes to the wrong guy. Carlos Sharma, strong move going up. Yee with a hard foul. Sharma didn't like it. Stare down between the two players. Alam naman natin, they're the same type of player as far as, you know, committing a foul. Ito si Sharma at si Yee. They make sure it counts.
Ito makita natin. Mali ang angle. He wanted to have that ball deflected on the body of Sharma to go out. At napagsabihan tuloy si Miller ni Cummings. Cummings went over to Miller. Siguro tinanong niya, "Hey man, what did you do?
Yeah,
you gave the ball to the other side."
You passed it to the wrong guy.
Hindi, alam mo, napakabait ni Willie. He could have actually threw that ball hard against Sharma. Pero he wanted to pass it gently para hindi masaktan. Tuloy, napunta kay Sharma yung bola.
At dahil dyan, baba na sa 10 lamang ng GlobalPort. Muntik nang makaagaw pa si OG Minor, but the referee says there was some contact at tamaan niya ang ulo ni two-time MVP Willie Miller. We have a report from our courtside reporter, Sel Guevara.
Charlie, alam mo, napaka-impressive na ng offensive skills na pinapakita nitong si Markeith Cummings at the bench of GlobalPort agrees with that. In a nutshell, all the players are saying he's just the guy that we need. And indeed, Markeith is coming to the rescue. Back to you.
Well, yeah, he has come to the rescue. You know, because GlobalPort, kailangan talaga nila ng ganitong klaseng impact from their import, I think.
I think it's important that he keeps coming and not going.
Cummings. Di ba? So, 11, back to a 12-point lead para sa GlobalPort. And as I said earlier, they've been keeping it at that amount of a lead for a long time. Hindi talaga maka-break nitong Air21 yung 10 or 9-point lead. And OG Minor rejected inside. Here's Sol Mercado. Cummings picks up the loose ball. And they continue running. Yan ang maganda ron eh. Na-disrupt na nga yung play, pero tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung takbo ng GlobalPort, and it results in another 2.
And in another finish, you noticed nung si Cummings, when he got that ball, he didn't put the ball on the floor. Tuloy-tuloy siya. Kinuha niya yung bola, didn't put the ball on the floor, didn't dribble, and went straight up for the shot.
And a bad pass inside. Willie Miller hiningi yung bola, ayaw bigay ni Washington, gave it to Mercado. And back to Miller.
Oh, almost. But right now, Air21 really setting a slew of screens para makalibre si Zach Graham to get him shooting. He's only scored 6 points in this quarter. Now they're looking for an orchestrator.
Susubukan naman nila si Arboleda, pero ngayon dumedepensa sila. Mike Cortez sits for a while. Sol Mercado.
And still sticking to the zone defense.
They go to Yee. 4-minute mark ng ating third quarter. Cummings, jumper from 16, off the glass! Wow. Kinol kaya niya yun?
Oh, palagay ko hindi. But he's got 27 points to Graham's 21.
He'll take the 2 no matter how it goes in. Zach Graham! Nandun sa loob, at yung kanyang head fake. Draw off the foul mula kay Mark Yee. That's a shooting foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Ito si Zach Graham, where he's been perfect so far sa larong ito. At ayun, nag-uusap si Yee at si Jay Wash. Somebody missed the defensive assignment dun sa play na yun.
Well, sinasabi natin ni Jay Wash, he should have been the one to cover nung nakawala dun si Zach Graham.
Beautiful stroke from the line para kay Zach Graham.
First time.
Ito.
Si Taha, another big guy here. You know, we were talking about that, no? Yung lack of rebounding ng Global. Marami naman sila malalaki.
Rudy Linganay, pinalitan muna si Sol Mercado with 3:41 remaining here in the third quarter. Yusuf Taha, Kinito, actually came from the Air21 Express, which drafted him, and then he was traded sa Barangay Ginebra, kung saan naglaro siya hanggang nag-final sila nung last conference. Ngayon, during the in-between conferences break, napunta naman siya dito sa GlobalPort. So, third team as well, just like Vic Manuel. Third team in the league in their rookie season. Analeta decides to take it over the smaller Linganay. Two UE Warriors going at it on that play. Wala ang tira ni Canaleta. One and done. And the pass back goes to the wrong guy. Ito si Winnie Arboleda. Willie challenge. He pulls it out. Goes to the corner. Bonbon Custodio goes baseline. Arboleda open on the other side. Momentarily, pero binaba rito kay Canaleta. Canaleta pumofte. Jumper pasok. May foul pass.
Nice recognition on the part of Air21. Inallowed nila yung bola. They moved it around. Finally found the mismatch at the post.
Coach Franz Tumaren tumawag ng timeout. Team still trailing.
It's 1 year from now. It'll take a while para makapag-naturalize if we were to follow yung process na dinaanan ni Marcus, no? But I guess with a little government support, seeing how these boys performed and how the team performed during this last tournament, we're hoping na magkaroon ng suporta kasi maganda rin magkaroon ng options also on the naturalized part, no. Marcus has helped us all the way from Wuhan pa. But of course, yung mga barring any injuries kasi like one injury on Marcus, you can parang malaking tama sa programa yan eh. So at least siguro maybe if management agrees and allows us to have at least one more para meron lang pagpipilian or meron kang option, then I guess that would be one thing that we will take into consideration.
Po na rin lang kay
ang laro ng GlobalPort at Air21 ay nagpapatuloy dito sa third quarter, 2:24 remaining, and you can see on the inset the Gilas Pilipinas team, manager Boots Antonio with the players. May press con going on in another portion of the Mall of Asia Arena right now, and a while ago you heard them talking about the issue of naturalizing another player, Kinito, na in the instance na ma-injure nga si Marcos Dauti, nakikita naman natin kung ganong kalaking nawawala sa atin if that happens. You know, the options of trying to get another guy to come in.
Well, I think that's important. Nakita naman natin nung nawala ang naturalized natin, wala tayong force inside in that finals game against Iran. Japet Aguilar, of course, did what he could. Galon din si Junmar Fajardo. But iba din kung nandun si Marcus Dauti and he was injured, he couldn't play. Alam na natin na Qatar for this three choices for naturalized players before settling on Jarvis Hayes. They had both Watson and Johnson and on standby.
Pero dito sa laro na to, naka 2-point shot si Zach Graham from the top of the key to cut the lead down to just 11. GlobalPort, bumawi naman agad si Rudy Linganay. Balik sa 13 ang lamang ng GlobalPort with 1 minute and 42 remaining. And I'll repeat it, GlobalPort has led from the onset of this ball game. Hindi pa nakakalamang itong Air21.
The biggest lead was 17 points. Here's Sharma. Dort shot on him.
Kicks it out to Arboleda. Wala ang kanyang 3-point shot. Cummings at Taha nagagawan pa sa rebound. Credit that one to Cummings.
Masipag. That's one thing you can say about Cummings. Masipag siya, getting the rebounds. He knows that yun ang isang malaking kakulangan ng GlobalPort. So he's doing his share in crashing the boards, getting the rebounds. Taha inside. Oh, he was spoiled.
Good resistance mula kay Nino Canaleta. Carlos Sharma as well, denying Yusuf Taha. And Cummings, coming down the floor, we see Cummings talking to Taha and telling him, take it up stronger than that.
Yeah.
Try to dunk it. Yan ang sinasabi sa kanya. Sumenya siya ng ganon.
Out of batter. Look at other options. Taha is going to be called for the foul. You know, if there's a defender in front of you, you can also look to drop pass. I mean, there are so many options once you're inside the lane.
When the foul was called of Marquis, actually, siya bumangga kay Zach Graham. At sinasabi nga ni Marquis, natulak lang siya na ibang player. I think that player was Taha. They got...
I saw him extend his forearm. He actually caused the contact.
So, nakabanggaan dun sa crisscross sa lane. And, you know, Zach Graham, if you're GlobalPort, you don't like putting this guy at the line. Although, nagbintis na siya for the first time this evening. He was perfect before that. This guy hardly misses from the 4.5 meter line.
He's close to his average now because we've got a whole quarter ahead of us and nakaka 25 points na siya.
Oh, dalawa na lang ang lamang sa kanya nitong si Cummings sa import matchup, but it's a 12-point lead for Cummings' team over Zach Graham's. Ito si Marquis. They want to go to Taha. Instead, they go to Cummings. 5 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Cummings tumira mula sa labas. Wala yan. Rebound. Graham, Linganay. Linganay gets it, but loses it. Pupunta ngayon sa Air21 ang bola. At tingnan natin kung makahabol ang mga nakakulay ubing uniforme. Arboleda. Posting up Linganay. Fading away. Almost gets the basket. It bounces out. Pero pupunta naman sa linya si paring Winnie para sa dalawang free throw. And you can see Air21 continuously going back to that 4.5 meter line to try to close the gap.
Well, they're looking for mismatches, which is tama naman yung ginagawa ni Coach Franz Pubaren. And when they have an advantage with Zach Graham on the floor, then they'll go to him. But if not, they'll go to the mismatch. At kitang-kita naman nila, no? Winnie Arboleda, minamama niya dito si Rudy Linganay. That's why he found himself at the line. Graham getting a rest now.
Lead is down to 10. Last second shot time. Sa GlobalPort na. Itong natitirang oras. 15 seconds. But Cummings is capped. Arboleda almost stole it. Pero umapak siya sa linya. Sabi ng referee. So ang bola nasa GlobalPort pa rin. 13.2 natitira sa ating third quarter. Linganay tumanggap. 8 seconds to go. He steps back for the jumper. Masyado malakas sa rebound. Cummings gets it. Goes up strong. Taha. Nauubos ang ating oras. 3 attempts at the basket from GlobalPort. They're still up. And a good performance all around para sa GlobalPort. Ang daming tumutulong sa kanilang import who's got 26 points of his own. And they're hitting it from everywhere. Willie Miller, the veteran, contributing as well at the end of 3. Eye in the sky play for Cummings. His team is up by 10, 78 to 68. Crowd enjoying PBA Governors Cup opening day action mula dito sa Mall of Asia Arena. At GlobalPort and Air21 going at it. GlobalPort up by 10 at malapit na mag-umpisa ang ating fourth quarter. At sila ang ating mga ulalam, mahal ng masa fans of the day mula sa masarap, malaman, mura at convenient. Kasi easy to open ulalam, ready to eat ulam para sa masa, mahal ng masa, ulalam. 15 pesos lang.
Well, good run here for Air21 sa third quarter. Napababa nila yung kalamangan ng GlobalPort to 10. Manageable ito, especially since we expect a lot from Graham. There's a push.
Not the way they wanted to start itong fourth quarter. Offensive foul agad. Turnover ang naging resulta sa unang opensiba. But you know, Kinito, you were saying, itong Air21, manageable lead that they want to overcome. At hindi pa nga pumuputok yung mga main scorers nila in this ballgame.
Exactly, si Mike Cortez, hindi pa nga nagpapakita. At eto si Linganay, siya naman na nagpapakita.
Oo nga, pangalawang jumper na yan dito sa ating second half. Muntik pang makaagaw in the backcourt, giving Bonbon Custodio a difficult time. Ito si Belenjon.
Not enough firepower here from the guards ng Air21. Si Bonbon, Winnie, at saka si Mike Cortez really not able to hit their stride.
And Sharma takes an outside shot, 18-footer para sa big man. And that's not really how you want the play to go na yung pinakamalaking mama mo in the lineup at that time na tumitira mula sa labas. Although meron namang tira sa labas ito si Carlos Sharma, not just on that play. Taha makes his move, strong to the basket. Had the right idea para iwasan ang kamay nito si Sharma, pero masyado malakas ang kanyang layup. Ayun, narinig ka yata. Shot pa ng firepower from the backcourt. Tres mula kay paring Winnie.
That's a big one.
I think the referee said it was just a long two. Nakaapak yata sa linya. So the lead is back to just 10, 80-70. Junel Bakuli is up on his feet as well as Franz Pumara on the other end. Every win counts sa Governor's Cup sapagkat single round lang ang eliminations. That's just 9 games. So you want to win early. Coming to the basket. Gets to the basket plus a foul. And that's a third or fourth time na nangyari na yan dito sa ating laro. Showing his inside presence itong si Markeith Cummings.
Ito makita natin. Nice pass coming from Lee. And a move to the left. And one thing about Cummings, hindi na may mili yan. He can go left, he can go right, and he can go strong to the hole.
And he completes the three-point play. Dito mukhang nasa kondisyon to si Cummings. I mean, considering na hindi naman yata sanay ito na maglaro ng halos buong laro. Pero he's been there most of this game. He's been running up and down, finishing on the fast break, battling inside para sa mga rebounds. At mukhang okay na okay pa siya. Hindi naman mukhang nahihingal. Ito.
Looks like he's in really good condition. Oh, nice shot. Si Cummings
free throw lang.
listed 6'4" and 3/4. Charlie, not 240 pounds. And when he was playing in college, he was a big-time scorer, shooting close to 50% from the floor. So this guy knows what it takes to score baskets.
Well, he's got 5 seconds to do it. Pinasa rito sa kaliwa kay Belenson. Tumama sa side ng board. Tumatakbo ang Air21. Arboleda kicks it over to Bonbon on the side. May sundot ito si Yusuf Taha. Matatawagan siya ng foul.
Oh, Cummings is being replaced here by Jay Wash. And they want to reserve him for the last stretch.
I don't think he asked for that. Pero naninigurado na rin as we see. Winnie Arboleda naka 3-pointer mula dyan sa kaliwa. Carried the lead down to just 8. Si Jay Wash muna will fill the main man role para rito sa GlobalPort. But so far in this ball game, not one guy has been dominating. Maraming tulong ito si Cummings.
Yeah, they're using good balance. Ito, this is a run that Air21 has been waiting for, and it's fueled by the guards.
Bonbon to Graham, goes up strong, the reverse. Hindi pumasok yun, pero babalik na naman sa linya si Zach Graham. And he's very disappointed with himself. He knows he could have finished in a better way dun sa drive na yun. Pero he'll get 2 nevertheless.
Very crucial yung substitution ni Cummings. At the time when nag-run ng Air21, pinangko muna ni Coach Bakuli si Cummings, and he's still not being sent back in.
And if you saw the statistics ito si Zach Graham just a while ago, he's got 26 points dun sa free throw na yun. And 10 rebounds. So naka-double-double na itong mamang to. And only 2 misses. Make that 3 mula sa free throw line.
Arboleda getting the offensive rebound. He's been the key to this rally. Si paring Winnie.
7 na lang hinahabol nila. Zach Graham has the firepower to bring them back quickly. Pero good! Steal mula kay Belenson. Can he control? Ends up stepping on the line. So the ball stays with Air21. Chance to cut this lead even more dito sa ating 4th and final period.
A lot of basketball time left.
Winnie once again. Wala yan. Carlos Sharma was about to grab that rebound. Hayes tapped it away. Ball stays with Air21. Matagal-tagal na nandito yung bola sa side na ito para sa Air21. And Cummings, agad na binalik ni Coach Junel Bakuli for Yusuf Taha.
Well, ito yung sinasabi natin, a rebounding control ng Air21. Now they're taking full advantage of their ability to get the rebounds. So far, it's 48 rebounds for Air21, 39 for Global. Binili na agad ni Coach Bakuli si Cummings, realizing that it's a precarious situation for Global.
Marvin Hayes, hirap na hirap chasing around Zach Graham. Had to commit a foul. Arboleda takes another 3. Wala naman dito sa kanan. Wala yan. Rebound Marvin Hayes. Finally, GlobalPort grabs possession of the ball. Sol Mercado. Here's Jay Wash, top of the key 3. It doesn't go, rebound, Paring Winnie once again. He wants to run. May kasama ba siya? Goes over to Bonbon. Bonbon loses his footing. Tries to go inside to Sharma. Pass is picked off. Here's Cummings. Goes strong. Arboleda prevents any three-point play opportunity, and the Cummings will go back to the line.
Mike Cortez being sent back in now.
Air21 calls a timeout. 7:50 remaining dito sa ating fourth quarter. Sa huling komperensya natin, si Sol Mercado, not at his healthiest para sa kanyang bagong opponent na GlobalPort. Ngunit yung injury niya, he decided not to have surgery. He's back playing in the first game of this conference and playing pretty well. 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. May report tayo tungkol kay Sol mula kay Sel Guevara.
Speaking of Sol Train, who was disappointed that he ended last conference early because of that right shoulder injury. Ngayon naman, he's starting a new conference with fever and a sore throat na pabalik-balik for 4 days now. Pero sabi niya, even if he's not feeling well, he already wants to prove what the team has got, lalo na madaming bagong addition sa GlobalPort. Balik sa inyo.
Thanks a lot, Sel. Akala ko sasabihin ni Sel, he's not feeling well but he's playing well. Diba? 8 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists across the board.
That's very, very typical of Sol Mercado to play that well. Ito, nakaka-31 points na, no? He's coming and he continues to score. By the way, that report was from Sel on Sol.
Yep. Buti nga ako naman mabulod doon kung sinabi ko kung sinong mag-report. Ito, si Cummings though, not shooting too well from the line. 5 misses, but it doesn't matter. They get another steal. 9-point lead. Will it be Steph? Hayes goes up strong and gets the basket. Naghahanap pa ng foul.
And Marvin Hayes, what a solid debut here in the PBA. Right now, Hayes is playing defense on Graham. That's a second straight steal by GlobalPort.
Air21 getting lazy on their passes. Belencion, tres mula sa kaliwa. Pasok yan para kay JB Belencion. His third of the ball game. He's got double figures, 11 points si Belencion. 14 na lamang bigla ng GlobalPort. Timeout, Air21.
Ready with your game face? Fight oil with Master Oil Control Max Facial Wash with Zero Oil that helps control oil for up to 8 hours so you can put your game face on. Master Oil Control Max Facial Wash. The Axe Apollo Space Academy. Join now at axeapollo.com for your chance to go to space.
Mapapanood na din ang PBA sa pinakabagong channel sa Pay TV. Yan ang Hyper. Please check with your local cable operators for availability. And what a show from GlobalPort. Just when we thought Air21 had crept back into this ball game, GlobalPort went on a defensive run. Kinito ngayon, 14 na lamang nila.
Back-to-back turnovers against Air21. In total, nakaka-16 turnovers now ang Air21. GlobalPort 6. In terms of turnover points, 14 for Global and 6 for Air21. Very deflating, no? Yung back-to-back turnovers. And not only that, it led to a 3-point conversion by Belencion, who, by the way, is now in double figures.
Baka ito nakaagaw na naman. Kaya nga, baka nagtataka yung mga nakikinig sa atin kung anong ibig sabihin ko defensive run. Diba? Dapat offensive run. Pero defensive run kasi sunod-sunod yung agaw nila. At yun na nga, yung turnovers na sinasabi mo, 17 na ang Air21. Tapos yung kabilang component, 6 lang. Taking care of the ball. You know, GlobalPort was one of the worst as far as committing turnovers in the past 2 conferences. Kaya naman silang nahuli sa standings. So this is a great start para sa kanila if they can hold on for the next 650 and get a victory on opening day.
Here's Washington continuing to puncture the loop. He has scored in every quarter in this game.
Well, if you were to ask Coach Jonel Baculi kung anong expectations niya rito kay Jay Wash, you know, a possible answer would be lahat, di ba? Contributions sa lahat ng statistical categories because he has that capability.
Yeah.
Mike Cortez. Handoff kay Isip. Cuts the lead down to 13. 6:33 remaining dito sa ating fourth and final quarter.
That's Mike Cortez for you. No, he can set up his teammates for easy shots. Kanina, we were talking about turnovers. Ngayon naman, pag-usapan natin steals. It's 10 steals for Global as against only 1 for Air21. So if you're looking for active hands, if you're looking for more conviction sa defense, yan ang pinapakita ng Global sa laro na to.
And a nose for the ball as we see Belenson, pang-apat na 3-pointer. Sa larong ito, nagpapakilala si JB Belenson sa GlobalPort fans at sa ibang mga nanonood dito sa Mall of Asia Arena. What a performance mula sa kanya.
Well, he's breaking this game open. He's got 2 3-point shots dito sa fourth period.
Canaleta with a short jump shot in the shaded area. Baba sa 14 ang lamang ng GlobalPort. 5 minutes and 33 natitira. The pass in the shaded area goes to Hayes, who hits with the right hand. He's a lefty, remember. Cummings with a feed.
Marvin Hayes proving that he deserves to play sa PBA. Ang ganda ng cut na ginawa niya doon. Finding himself open for the pass and scoring.
The lead is 16. May chance ang gawing 17 ni Marvin Hayes. But he misses the free throw. The biggest lead was 17, 47-30 para sa GlobalPort nung first half. Mike Cortez, 2 puntos pa lang sa larong ito. Isip. The pass inside to Graham and he gets a bucket in the lane. He's been quiet for some time, but those are his 27 and 28 points ng ating laro. Tama ka Kinito, parang naka-cancel out lang itong dalawang import na ito. 32 para kay Cummings, 28 para kay Graham. But it's the local players in the lineup who have really stepped up para sa GlobalPort.
Oh, in particular, for GlobalPort, Washington with 15 points, si Belenson with 14, and there you go.
Yeah, and well, just to show that he's not done yet for this game, Cummings gets another basket. 34 points na sa kanyang PBA debut. Canaleta's 3, top of the key. Straight and true. Swak na swak yun para kay Nino Canaleta. Breathing some life into this ball club that's been trailing all game. GlobalPort tumawag ng timeout. 4:26 na titira sa ating fourth and final quarter. Kung hindi kayo pamilyar sa dating Letran guard na si JP Belenson, kung nanonood kayo kanina pa, ngayon siguro kilala na ninyo itong player na ito dahil nakaka-4 na 3-point shot na siya. He's got 14 points in the game and he has helped his team break this game open dito sa fourth and final quarter. At ang ganda ng pinakikita nitong mama na na-draft ng Meralco, rather was playing with Meralco sa first conference, tapos na-trade kasama ni Son Mercado in the second conference dito sa GlobalPort.
Well, breakout game para kay JP, no? And it's nice to see someone like him contributing in a big way to his team. And right now, time is on the side of Global.
5 seconds to go sa kanilang shot clock. Mercado dropped it over to Washington. Naagaw ni OG Menor. He's running. Sinubukan mag-foul ito si Washington. Throw call. And Menor goes up strong. Belenson, the resistance, he'll get called for that personal. Pang-5 na ni JB Belenson yan.
But napigil niya si Menor from scoring on that layup.
That was an NCAA matchup on that play. Belenson, of course, as we said from Letran, itong mama na naman na nasa 4.5-meter line. Former San Beda Red Lion, who has played well offensively. 8 points na para kay OG Menor dito sa ating laro. Backcourt pressure shown by Air21. Jay Wash showing his versatility. Dribbling that ball, pero yung pasa medyo wala sa linya, but it still ends up in the hands of Cummings, who kicks it back out to Sol. Reset sila, pero Sol drives the lane. Wanted to kick it out. Jarvis Hayes fighting for it. Who's on the floor? Mark Isip picks it up. And backcourt resistance pa rin. JB Belenson, ang gugulo pa rin dyan. Taps it out. Ball stays with Air21.
This is the final run for Air21. They need to be able to make things happen dito, no? if they want to be able to win this game. Kanina naka 3 points si JG. That time, air ball.
Offline, wide left ang tira na yon. I think it grazed the rim ever so slightly.
Well, nandun yung depensa ni Jay Washington.
Cummings goes over to Washington. Turn gives it to Mercado. Mercado nagdidirekta ng traffic dito. 10 seconds remaining sa kanilang shot clock. The pass goes over to Cummings. Cummings makes his move. The spin. He loses it. Tried to tap it over to Belinson. Turnover. Naging resulta. 11 pa rin lamang ng GlobalPort. 3:07 remaining. Marami pang oras.
That's a series of stops na by Air21. Importante, baka execute sila sa offense on the other end. Get the ball in the hands of Graham, but Hayes is doing a good job of shadowing Graham. Halos hindi na makahawak ng bola. Eto, now he's got the ball. Let's see what he can do with it.
Long shot doesn't go in para kay Zach Graham. And GlobalPort, ayun, taking care of the rebounds. Yun ang hinahanap mo kanina pa, Kinito, yung rebounding ng GlobalPort. And they're getting the rebounds that they need dito sa fourth quarter.
I think Jay Washington has been playing a super all-around game. Getting the points, getting the rebounds.
Under the gun once again. Si Hayes ang titira mula sa labas. Wala yan. Ito Air21. They want to score on this play. Cortez sees daylight from 3. Doesn't get it. Rebound. Mistimed ang talon nito si Ochi Minor. Kaya naman nakuha ng GlobalPort. And they're cornering every necessary rebound dito sa ating fourth quarter. J-Wash hands it off to Sol. 10 seconds na naman. Last 2 minutes na sa ating laro. Mercado kicks it out to Hayes. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Mercado takes the 3 this time. No go once again, but the ball lands in the hands of J-Wash for another 24 seconds. Inasahin nila ang oras dito knowing that they have a sizable lead with only a little amount of time left. Jumper from Cummings is short. Minor nakakuha. He's running. He loses the ball to Canaleta. Canaleta driving. And he loses it once again. And the lead pass going. Oh, look at Cummings for the windmill. 360.
Timo to Mikey Romero liking that slam dunk coming from Cummings. That's the exclamation point of this game.
Menor can't get it inside. He goes up strong for the third attempt. And finally gets the foul. Kontra nito kay Cummings. Pang-apat ni Cummings yan. And OG Minor is at the line para for dalawang free throw as we look at that 360. And it was like he was going in slow motion. Parang yun yung real time na nangyari dito sa slow-mo replay na yun eh. Pinanood ng lahat ng mga fans dito sa Mall of Asia Arena. Some changes in the Air21 lineup. Bitoyo Molon, Vic Manuel, replacing Canaleta and Cortez. Graham sits, so this might be the white flag, Coach Dean Quinito.
Yeah, I think so. With about a minute left in this game, malaki na masyadong lamang ng Global. Cummings is still on the floor.
I glanced over at the Air21 bench, Quinito, and I saw at the end Renan Ritualo. You know, when they needed points, you know, normally sa mga ibang seasons, past seasons, baka si Franz hanapin yung puntos mula kay Ren Ritualo, but in this ball game, not given a chance to try and see if his shooting is on.
Not only that, si Simon Atkins also not getting fielded in. And we did say that may malaking kakulangan ng backcourt ng Air21, although for a while pumutok si Winnie Arboleda to fuel the comeback.
Good defense mula kay J-Wash on that inbound play from the baseline. At siyempre kaya medyo may lal. Nag-review pa yung mga referees natin. Sino ba tumapik palabas? 3-pointer mula rito kay Mark Isip. Unexpected. Cuts the lead down to 9. 1 minute, 2 seconds remaining. May timeout tayo. Balik po kami rito sa Mall of Asia Arena. 1 minute and 2 seconds na lang ang nalalabi. Up next, after this GlobalPort GlobalPort tip, is going to be the Sunmic Coffee Mixers going up against the Rain or Shine Elafco Painters, ang defending champions ng Governor's Cup. Tingnan natin how they start out their title defense with Arizona Reed. And Marcus Blakely playing on the other side para sa San Mig. Mga balik PBA, magbabakbakan mamaya pagkatapos itong laro na to.
9-point lead here. A little bit of a comeback here for Air21. Series of 3-point shots.
Baka kulangin nga lang sa oras Pinito dahil nagantay sila ng matagal-tagal bago pumapasok yung kanilang mga tira. Sol Mercado naghanap ng kakampi. Jay Wash comes out to get it. Gives it right back to Sol.
You know, wala pa sa penalty situation ng Air21.
Nice drive from Sol.
Look at that.
Look at Cummings. And that's what Cummings has brought. Some interior toughness para sa GlobalPort. Sa larong ito, something they sorely lacked in the past. And he gets that offensive rebound. Ibabalik siya sa linya ngayon para sa dalawang free throw. Foul out si Mark Isip. That's his 6th personal, which forces Nino Canaleta to come back into the ball game with only 40.2 remaining.
It's just been an overpowering performance on the part of Cummings dito, no? And I think that offensive rebound na kinuha niya, no, that sort of exemplifies yung performance na ginawa niya rito. A dominant force throughout this game.
Nagkis na naman ang free throw, pero Jarvis Hayes, another guy na kailangan natin bigyan ng konting puri dito sa laro dahil ang ganda ng linaro niya, not so much scoring-wise, but great defense and hustle plays provided by this rookie from JRU. 10 seconds left on that shot clock. Sol Mercado pa dribble na lang, wasting the time away. Decides to take that three. It's short. Rebound from Bonbon, and final score na lang inaantay natin. Zach Graham, strong move to the basket. Gets it plus a chance for the 3-point play. Baba na lang sa 8 ang lamang ng GlobalPort, pero 14.5 na lang ang natitira. 6 fouls na rin si sabihin ko sana Jarvis Hayes. Pero Marvin Hayes,
The Qatar naturalized player. No relation to Marvin.
Each team has a player who's fouled up. Marquis comes back in.
Palagay ko yung parents ni Marvin Hayes are music buffs. They named him after Marvin Gaye and Isaac Hayes.
Pwede. Maganda yun. Medyo magandang kombinasyon yun. Yung isa, napakataas ng boses. Yung isa naman, ang baba naman. Si Isaac Hayes. As we see, last few seconds of this game, don't forget, bago mag-San Mig rain or shine, may Sports 5 Center tayo. Miko Halili, Coach Ronnie Magsanok, the point laureate.
There's a foul, offensive foul. Push by Sol Mercado, giving the ball back to Air21.
Meron silang guest dyan sa Sports 5 Center. Rafe Bartholomew, the author of the book Pacific Rims, will be with them. And with 12.9 remaining, tumawag ng timeout si Coach Franz Kumaren. Pero, you know, itong performance ng GlobalPort, it's an end-to-end win that they're gonna get. They were leading from the start and have not given that up. With 12.9 remaining, I think it's safe to say na makukuha nila, barring a miracle in these last 12.9 seconds, Kinito. Pero GlobalPort, what changes have you seen from last conference?
Well, I think their commitment to defense and also the running game. And I think they show that Cummings is a perfect fit para sa kanila. Someone who can finish on the break, someone who can give them rebounds, toughness inside. I think there were spots, however, when the locals didn't seem to be too clear on their roles as who would get the rebound, who would play the interior defense and protect the basket. Ito, maririnig ba natin si Coach Franz? Maybe not. What they want here is a quick three-pointer. No doubt about it.
Ito yung mga practice time, di ba? Yung mga let's try to come up with a play that we can run. And who knows what could happen. Cummings looks very pleased with his performance. You know, he wants to break out into a smile, pero tatago pa niya yan ng 12.9 seconds. Tira natin kung ano magagawa ng Air21. The inbound. But Omolon goes to Bonbon. Bonbon with the move. Canaleta, free from 3. Bounces out. Tapika ng bola. And the ball goes to the white shirts. And that's the story of this ball game. They've been getting the breaks. They've been making the plays. Hinawakan na lang ni Sol Mercado. And GlobalPort wins its first ball game dito sa Governor's Cup, defeating Air21 by 7 points, leading from start to finish itong koponan ng mamangyan, si Mikey Romero. Very pleased at the performance of his boys. Impressive performance kinito mula sa import ng GlobalPort, Markeith Cummings, showing that he belongs dito sa kanya unang laro. And the final score, 101-94.
Well, Charlie, magandang nga pinakita ni Markeith Cummings coming through with a double-double. He had a total of 37 points and 11 rebounds, but malaking contribution din ng mga local. Berencion, Jay Washington, Sol Mercado. So, getting a lot of local support. I thought they played very well as a team. They went to Cummings when they needed his inside presence at saka yung kanyang rebounding. But he also went to the locals when he needed that support.
Tama yan, but the best player of our ballgame, the guy we think did the best performance para dito sa GlobalPort, their import, Markeith Cummings. Flying, soaring, finishing fast breaks, posting up inside, hitting outside jumpers, going to the line, and then playing good defense as well. May mga highlight plays pa yan, partner. You said it, 37 points. Good stats all around, good percentage from the field. Diyan nagtatapos ang ating unang laro sa opening day ng ating PBA Governors Cup. At sa ngalan ng aking partner, the Dean, Kinito Henson. Ako po si Charlie Cuna. Join the Sports 5 Center, and after that, bakbakan ng San Mig at Rain or Shine. Maraming salamat po.